100% made using AI. Actually, it's not far away. Today, you can create a short film using AI. And most of the advertisements they can create using AI. Now, what this is particularly disrupting? It is particularly disrupting the entire entertainment industry, right? The creative industry. You can sit in your home, you can create your own ad for your small business. Now, this is an interesting aspect. Close to 70 million jobs are going to get created. 70 million jobs are going to be created. This data I took it from World Economic Forum. They published a recent report. And close to 83 million jobs are going to get displaced. And in the morning session, they were talking about what kind of jobs that can get displaced. But I see this country, and particularly this state, as a phenomenal opportunity to tackle those 69 million opportunities. The next growth, clearly talking about, is the digital skill growth. And people who are studying on those computing, quantum computing, generative AI, in terms of the Web3 technologies, blockchain, cloud computing, big data analytics, right? Huge amount of growth they are anticipating. I'll talk about what kind of, even those jobs, the top 10 jobs that can actually propel these opportunities in the country as well as the state. And interestingly, because the state has 400,000 workforce graduating every year. The country has closer to 2.14 million STEM graduates graduating every year. That's the reason I'm talking about amazing opportunity. If the training ecosystem funnels through those right opportunity, that opportunity can be easily captured. Yeah, that's a clear prediction. And already there are sizable percentage of the work is being taken over by the machines, and it's already started displacing. Now, interestingly, these are the top 10 skills in the rise. And the number one, if you see from a percentage wise, closely creative thinking. It's not a non-technical, right? More of a creative thinking. Creative thinking has to be inculcated in your curriculum. Analytical thinking and understanding of technology has become a foundational layer in all curriculum, isn't it? So, technology literacy, we're not talking about understanding about computers anymore, understanding about those AI models, understanding about the large language models. That becomes a foundational layer in your curriculum. Curiosity and lifelong learning, resilience, flexibility, systems thinking, AI and big data, talent management, service orientation, customer service. These are the top 10 skills are on the rise, and they're predicting that there are 69 new jobs, whatever that getting created, these are the jobs that's going to come in. Interestingly, I will show you a few more aspects. This is the next big thing people are not talking about. That's where I talk about, right? That there is a kind of a season comes, like monsoon season, winter season. Like we have a season of Web3 ecosystem. Now we have a season of generative AI. But one season that is silently growing across the world is green jobs. Right? What do you mean by green jobs? I'm sure that 2021, 2022, the green jobs hiring rate is much more higher than the overall hiring rate, which means that it's actually started taking above the average hiring rate of other technology jobs. Now again, what could be the impact for the next 4 to 5 years? The net impact, the top one is again the data, because generative AI foundationally believes in those data. So big data analytics plays a very important role. Closer to the impact is 58%, and climate change mitigation technology, environmental management, encryption, cybersecurity, biotechnology, agriculture technology, digital platforms and apps. These are the technology adoption that will generate the opportunity of the 69 million which I was talking about. And the continuation goes on. But interestingly, there is a tip, like the industrial automation, drones, robots, humanoid, these aspects, right? These bottom two, they see a dip in terms of the new job creation. Maybe that particular segment is getting saturated over a period of time. It is kind of, they reach a saturation level, maybe the stability is what those industry might be expecting. Yeah, and interestingly, this is again I picked it from the India Skills report recently they published. Which are those domains broadly have the employability aspect, right? But still the being in BTech holds at 57%. But interestingly, if you see that, the MBA is also around 60%, but the BArts, the Bachelor in Arts and Science, that has seen a 15-point up in the last 5 years, from a 35% to 49.2%. So the companies have diversified their hiring mechanism, started looking beyond the BTech and engineering. And definitely ITI, Polytechnic, So you see a good rise significantly on some of those areas, on those technology jobs. Yeah, these are those top 20 jobs on the rise across the world as well as on the fall. So you know the number one. Pretty much if you see those, the top 5 is AI, machine learning, sustainability specialist, business intelligence, again aligned to those data. And interestingly, we see social media strategist. That's kind of falling down. Maybe because of so much of automation has started coming in, and a kind of a role does it. So those are the jobs which I talked about, that the displacement of 83 million jobs that will happen in the next 5 years. It's interesting because kind of investment you see from a companies. So these are the data for the last 2 to 3 years. And if you see an investment per se, Q1 2023, closer to $11 billion of investment happened in the companies who have .ai, right? X.ai. So whoever is doing an AI kind of the work, the investment is pouring. Recently, Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff has said that San Francisco entire real estate space is actually up and going. The AI companies are taking an up north of more than 1 million square feet space. More than 1 million square feet space is equal to having at least 10,000 people employed, right? So huge investments are propelling it from those venture capitalists on the space of the AI. Yeah, this is an interesting aspect, right? If you see the usage, who is using it? Who is using it? Primarily those C-suite executives. There is only 8%. Senior managers are using some 10%. Mid-level managers are using 7%. But broadly, we see 80-90% people know about GenAI, and very less number of percent people start using GenAI to the core. And this is an interesting thing. From an age group, right? Whatever you get, they're very curious. They're very curious to know about these disruptive technologies. People who were born in 1964 or earlier, right? There's a good number of people. You see, they regularly, 6% of people are regularly using for the work, 17% use for work and outside. But if you see the numbers broadly, right, it's good. And again, from 65 to 80, it's a good range of people are using, and 81 to 96, maybe this current generation, the workforce, and broadly see. But pretty much you see this number, 81 to 96 is a pretty middle-level management group. Younger group, only 5% are using very frequently, but whereas people are born in 1964 or earlier, they're using 6%. And some of the apps in action, this one, very good. Keep the momentum on. There's more quizzes. Maybe I can ask Hari to, whoever is answering some of the questions correctly, give some gifts to them. This one, Google Bot. Now, the next one, whoever is answering correctly, can give. We have some gifts for them. This one. Which one? Sorry? Oh no, people on the dais. They said correctly. It's Midjourney. Midjourney is primarily used to design your content. New design posters, right? So if you have time, go to discord.com and you can create this is a very intuitive GenAI design thing part. This one, I'm sure you'll be knowing that. Please excuse me, okay? I don't all know. This one is a recent announcement made recently by a very large global company. They announced X billion-dollar investment in this company. Okay. It's called Anthropic. So Amazon is investing closer to $4 billion in Anthropic. Anthropic have a product called Claude. CLAUDE, Claude. So Claude 2 is very promising tool currently we have. And Synthesia is like, if you are interested to create music, but you are not a professional musician, right? That is one. And Cohen is again another AI platform. GoTune is again AI content writer. So professors, if you want to write a content, you just put a word, it will give you a good research paper out of that. But there is a caution one. What happens is people like me will go to copy the content and put in the copy leaks. There is another AI tool which will tell this is 90% AI written. That is a validation tool which is called copy leaks. It will get you all the content right and verify it. And you have this originality, again a way of checking your content. This is an interesting one which is currently in the market. What is this? Is you have a deceased people, right? Somebody people, a loved ones have passed away, but if you want to talk to them, there is a mechanism you can connect with them. Because you can take their inputs based on their past history, how they respond, and all those things, put it in the model will create an automatic solution, then you can interact with them. So I can talk to my grandfather saying that, hi grandpa, how are you doing? Maybe he will not be talking the local Tamil, he'll say, hi Kev, I'm fine, how are you? Like that he will be answering. But still I will be able to interact with my loved ones who passed away. So that is where bringing the life back, the technology is advancing. This is an interesting one, can you create your own design in 40 seconds? Here is the example. Create me a logo for e-commerce company. Just creating a front page, web page for my e-commerce company.
In just minutes, achieve a professional-looking design. ChatGPT and Canva, your design journey made simple.
I don't know, less than maybe 20 seconds, it's done. Just create your web page with integration. This is a new plugin that ChatGPT released a couple of weeks back. I thought, I put a quick video to show you all. And this is a life we have lived in creating presentations. Management is all about creating presentations. We lived our life. Less than 40 seconds, you can have your slides. I'm just asking, doing a prompt saying that create me 5 slides about future of project management. Yeah, got my slides ready in less than a minute. Right? It makes so efficient the way we can operate. Right? But again, remember, I have a tool which can identify whether you have created using ChatGPT, right? Copy. That I will find out. Anyway, I have told all of you. So the most important thing in life, these all things are very crude, right? So one of the things Mr. Hari Tyagarajan mentioned in the welcome address about the family importance.